I never planned on becoming the drunk guy. Nobody does. At 25, I thought I was just social, just fun, just the guy who could always handle one more round. By 35, I wasn't fun anymore. I was a husband who forgot anniversaries, a father who missed school plays, a man whose mornings began with aspirin and shame. Alcohol seeped into every corner of my life. At first, it was harmless, beers with coworkers, whiskey on weekends. But slowly, the weekends bled into weekdays, the after-dinner drink became the before-dinner one, and eventually, it became the breakfast one too. I hid it well, or so I thought. Coffee mugs full of vodka, water bottles spiked with gin, gum in my pocket to mask the smell. My wife, Anna, wasn't fooled. Neither were my kids. "Daddy's tired," Anna would say when I passed out on the couch at 7 p.m. But kids aren't stupid. They knew. The lowest point wasn't dramatic. No car crash, no jail time, no Hollywood-style intervention. It was simpler, sadder. One night, my son, 10 years old, came up to me with his spelling test. He'd gotten an A, little stars drawn in red pen across the top. "Look, Dad," he said, holding it out. I was too drunk to focus. I mumbled something, set the paper down, and staggered to bed. The next morning, I found that test on the kitchen table. He had written under the red stars in shaky pencil, "I wish Daddy was proud." That broke me. I sat at the kitchen counter staring at that piece of paper, the hangover pounding through me, and realized I couldn't keep going like this. Not for me. For him. That afternoon, I poured every bottle in the house down the sink. Whiskey, vodka, rum, all of it gurgling away. My hands shook. Part of me wanted to snatch the bottles back, to save just one. But I didn't. The first weeks were brutal. My body rebelled, my brain screamed. I sweated through sheets at night, snapped at Anna during the day, paced the house like a caged animal. The cravings clawed at me, convincing me that one drink would fix everything. But then I'd see that spelling test taped to the fridge, and I'd hold on. I went to AA. The first meeting, I barely spoke. Just sat there listening to strangers tell stories that sounded like mine. There was comfort in that, realizing I wasn't unique in my mess. Over time, I started to share. "My name is Daniel," I'd say, voice trembling, "and I'm an alcoholic." Each time it got easier. Each time, the shame loosened its grip. Anna was cautious. She'd heard my promises before. But as weeks turned into months, she started to believe. Trust isn't rebuilt overnight. It's rebuilt in small things, coming home on time, remembering birthdays, showing up sober to parent-teacher conferences. The first time my son handed me another spelling test, I hugged him so tight he laughed. "You're crushing me, Dad," he said. But when I pulled back, I saw relief in his eyes. He believed me again. Now, 3 years later, I'm still sober. The cravings haven't disappeared entirely, they lurk at the edges, waiting for stress or grief to crack me open. But I've learned how to face them. Meetings help. Therapy helps. Mostly, remembering why I started helps. Life isn't perfect. Anna and I still have scars. My kids still remember the drunk years. But there's laughter in our house again. There are family dinners I'm present for, stories I actually remember the next day. Last month, I spoke at an AA meeting about my journey. Afterwards, a younger guy came up to me, eyes wide, voice shaking. "Do you really think I can make it?" he asked. I put a hand on his shoulder and said, "If I can, you can." And I meant it. Sobriety didn't give me back the years I lost. But it gave me the chance to make the years ahead count. Sometimes, when I'm cooking dinner, I glance at that old spelling test still taped to the fridge. The pencil words have faded, but I keep it there as a reminder. A reminder of the night I almost lost everything, and the day I chose not to. Because that was the day I poured the bottle down the sink, and started living again.